Hey, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope all is well today. In this video, I wanted to do a very quick review about this current setup that I have to capture audio in my YouTube videos, as well as the coding tutorials on the website, right? So this guy is called the Rode NT1 microphone, and this guy is an XLR mic, which I'll explain to you what that means in just a little bit. But this microphone is actually really good. I've had it for, I think, a year now. And the sound that you can capture out of this guy is pretty amazing. Considering how cheap it is at about $200, I think it's one of the best microphones that you can buy at this price point. So what is the best part about this mic setup? Well, this guy is claimed to be one of the most quiet microphones. So if you're trying to reduce the amount of ambient noise inside of your recording environment, this guy does a really good job at that, which is probably one of the most important things that I look for when I try to buy audio equipment. And so at $200, I think this is a pretty solid deal. Now, whenever you buy an XLR mic like this guy, so you can see there's an XLR plug down at the very bottom, you have to send this signal into something called a mixer, which I have down below over here. So this is a Focusrite Scarlett mixer that has two audio inputs, one on the left side, which is currently what you're hearing. And the way this works is you send the audio signal into the mixer, and then the mixer has a USB cable that plugs directly into your computer so that you can capture the audio and mix it into your video recording software like Premiere. All right, so this has been my setup for the last 8 months or so, and I think it's been pretty awesome, right? So the next thing I want to talk about is the difference between this type of setup versus a Zoom H1 recorder. And I think a lot of YouTubers actually use this type of microphone, probably in the beginning of their YouTube channels. And that's kind of what I did too. And this guy actually captures pretty clean audio, but is not the best because there's a whining humming noise whenever you're trying to record with one of these guys. And so the advantage of this is that you can plug in a lapel mic directly onto your shirt, and the audio capture is just okay. It's not the best. It actually captures a lot of background noise, which is probably something that you don't want for a video tutorial that usually lasts about 15 or 20 minutes, right? So that's not the best option. And I would like to actually also talk about the Blue Yeti, which is a pretty famous microphone that a lot of YouTubers use as well. And the major disadvantage to this guy is the size is really huge, right? It's like maybe twice the thickness of this Rode NT1 microphone, and it's actually really heavy, and I don't like the sound that comes out of it. If you tweak the audio in post-processing, you can get it to whatever you want it to be, really. And another disadvantage to this microphone over here, the Blue Yeti, is that it also captures a bit of background noise. So it's not the best type of sound that you can capture if you can afford something just a little bit more expensive like the Rode NT1. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the actual bundle that I bought for this microphone. And so here's the box, and you can kind of see it comes with a couple of different things, right? And so the most important thing about buying that package is this little bracket thing right here. And this guy is called a shock mount, and the idea behind it is that it absorbs all of the little movements and vibrations that can occur whenever you are moving the microphone, as well as just tapping on the table or the keyboard. That really helps minimize all those bumping noises that you don't want to capture inside of your audio. And so something else that comes inside of that package is this pop filter right here. And the whole point of this is to actually minimize the popping sounds and also the hissing S sounds that you don't really want to capture. So this guy minimizes all of those unwanted noises. So this is actually a pretty good deal. And if you're trying to look into how to capture really good audio for your YouTube videos or maybe even podcasts, this is a really good option and something that I highly recommend. Now, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in terms of this microphone. If you want to check out more details about all of the things that I talked about in today's video, the links will be in the description below. And also, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to the channel. That's going to be it for me today. I will see you in the very next video. Bye guys.